Hi, I'm Darren Emerson. I'm here in Venice. I'm from London, or Essex. I'm a DJ. I've been producing for over 25 years. Used to be a part of Underworld, Underwater Records. I've got a D-Tone Records at the moment, you know, doing a thing called The White Lamp, so keeping busy, yeah. And yeah, lucky enough to be here today. I got inspired, I suppose, being at the age of 3, I was given loads of records and a record deck, an old wooden one with the arm, and it would drop down, and so I used to stack these tracks up. Couldn't even read, so I was like, 3 years old. And so I would sit up in my bedroom playing all these like records that my mum and dad gave me. And then, so that was always, without knowing, looking back, that was definitely why I got into sort of using, vinyl and plastic and playing with music. And so I was lucky enough to get a pair of decks belt driven at the age of 14. So I'd done that, and I was teaching myself how to cut and scratch in my bedroom. Jazzy M, who was on LWR, which was like a pirate radio station, he really got me into the house music scene. I was listening to that on Tuesdays and Thursdays, called the Jacking Zone. So that really got me into the house music, because it had that electro feel to it still. It still had that sort of, the drum machines and stuff. And because I was into a lot of soulful stuff as well, being an old Essex boy in the 80s and that, there was a lot of the soul boy thing going on and the old disco. All that sort of like was a bit of a melting pot, should I say. And then we was going to Spectrum on Monday nights, which was like Oakenfold's acid sort of like night, which was down at Heaven, which was amazing. And I was just there for the music all the time. I was a proper little vinyl junkie, I really got into the alternative music as well, which was fantastic, with Future sort of like going down now. Nancy Noyes and Paul and all these people were playing just stuff mixed in with house music, so you could listen to a bit of Pink Floyd, or it was like just different things, and Italian music as well, just the Balearic thing. And so by that time, I reckon 18, I met this guy who I was drinking down the local pub with, and he had a brother-in-law who was in a band called Underworld. So basically, he said, my brother-in-law has got this studio and he's looking for a DJ. Do you want to hook up? So of course, I was DJing a little bit, but the next thing, because I was looking to Weatherall and Paul Oakenfold, who were doing the Happy Mondays, and Weatherall had like Primal Scream and that. So I was like, okay, yeah, I know I want to get into the studio now. This is, I had a little sampler when I was 14, forgot about that. So I had a sampler and Elise's like sequencer. So I was always into technology, always been a little techno geek, even with like ZX Spectrums, like games, techno, technology, I was always into that, moving forward with new things. artist, I'm very open, and I love my music, so I'm very open to try different things as well. I'm not narrow-minded. I like to sort of try different things. Even as a DJ, I don't really play one style of music. Some DJs just would use one genre. I think it's hard for journalists or people sometimes to sort of pigeonhole me, or even though I'm known as a techno DJ from doing all the underworld stuff and that, I've always been a house head as well, so I just try to mix it all in. So like I'm just an artist that just likes to move forward, use new technology, just try different things out, experiment, but still you have the root of the techno and the house thing when I'm making sort of dance music. But the art of mixing and getting the beat synced up is gone, really, because I used to ride it. I'd cut it in and then until it's in. So it's like, Derek May was the only person I could see do that like that, and it was, we used to do Ministry of Sound together quite like. I was very on the same sort of tip as Derek, just you scratch it in, then you worry about getting it in, into the pitch. But now it's all sort of done for you, really. So that's gone. So you end up, sometimes you can overdo it with all the effects and that. And, I was just trying it out today and seeing what's around. Inspiration as well, come on, it's everything. It's just life, isn't it, really? It's not just music, it's just, we just had another baby, everything you just take into your head. So things come out without even realising sometimes, it's like just things go into your brain, and when you're in the studio, you just come out. Yeah, I get my inspirations from everywhere, really, not just one thing. Loads of good music, Spotify is fantastic for that because I just listen to everything, whether it's alternative, just like loads of weird out there music, jazz, so I'm very open, and I think that sometimes cool. It's great to be in the studio to have that sort of head.